What's up, good people? What going on?
Oh, that was dry.
Cause you messed up my intro.
I messed up your intro.
Yeah,
Don't blame it on her.
she did mess it up.
Let's go, nigga, I'm back, nigga. I'm been doing this shit in my way. I'm here. Okay. Tell these niggas, man. 100. Nigga, fuck all that bullshit. I'm here. Yeah. Black chicken in the motherfucker.
I've been busy.
Man, you don't know what going on, good people? We here, man. Oh, I'm saying,
I
man.
didn't start the show right.
Nah, cause this nigga some bullshit.
You know
What we back?
Y'all
I'm
is
back.
great.
I'm back with the bullshit of all bullshit, Coco. We got Nyquasia 2 times. Let me get Coco on the camera so she want to be seen so bad. There you go, Coco. You happy now? We can see you. Damn the pretty young tender we got over here.
Damn her.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Look at the camera. Nobody want to see you. Now, Nyquasia, thank you for joining the media show.
Get your ass out the whole middle.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You need somebody. You need somebody here. And we want Swag Girl, you there?
I'm here. I am here.
Hey, this is Swag Girl, Nyquasia.
Swag girl, yeah.
Nyquasia, this Swag Girl, she's a gossip girl. We don't know where she at. Now, she probably somewhere she ain't got no business. So she's joining us remotely somewhere. Okay,
I am bringing this from jail.
Look at new picture. Whoa.
That girl.
Okay. She inside the Sprinter. Okay, chicken dinner.
You know what, Viggs?
Not the Sprinter, right?
She inside the Sprinter, new chicken dinner. So what going on, Swag?
Oh man, we got a lot going on, but I'm gonna go through it real fast. I know we got a guest on the show today, so I ain't gonna take up a lot of time. And then I know Coco got a good subject line.
Can you just get to the point? Because we don't need no backstory. Can you just go?
Yes, we do, little rude guy. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Coco, can you join the show? Go ahead, Swagger. This is our gospel segment. She gonna give us the gospel for the week.
All right. So
get your opinion on what you talking about. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Swagger.
Let's start with some world news. We're gonna start with Bitcoin for all my Bitcoin people out there who was all super excited about the trend that it had when it was going up. But now, as if anybody's been really paying attention, it is dwindling and it's going down fast. Mm-hmm. So we started out very high in the market for the value of it is now down to 30,000. One of the questions that people really should be questioning is that when Bitcoin first came out, they stated that the government wasn't going to have any ties into the Bitcoin. There would be no way that they could trace the money, track it. You can do and, invest as much as you wanted to. Well, now, be it as it may, I also do taxes. My godmother has had her own tax company for 30 years. She has over 800 clients. And one of the things I have been seeing this month as I've been filling in people's filling out their tax information is on that form, it does inquire about Bitcoin. So the government is very much involved in your money. So a lot of people who was pouring money into Bitcoin thinking they weren't going to have to announce that money to the government, wrong. You do have to announce it. Whether you invested, you received money from it, or you were an agent and helping somebody to apply for it, you have to put down how much you got paid, even if you was a liaison, just filling out the information and helping them to get on. How much did you get paid? That information is on there. Also, moving on from Bitcoin, and that's just on the Bitcoin thing, but just moving on to this whole stock market thing, the IRS and taxes, period. I am seeing like 6 new forms that we're now having to complete with people. And one thing I will say is to these baby mothers out here who's been receiving food stamps and government assistance, who was doing hair and nails and lashes and stuff on the side, you have to now submit in your Cash App forms and statements. So all the statements from all these companies now have to be reported. So we're getting ready to see an influx of moms who are getting ready to get kicked off the system between food stamps and Section 8 who have children. So there's getting ready to be a new epidemic going on. I've been warning you guys, pay attention. As I said, get your head out these celebrity asses and pay attention to what this society is about to do to you. Moving forward, now that we got Hugh Hefner in there.
Hold on. You kind of going. We need to slow it down just a little bit.
Okay. Well, you acting like you in a rush to get rid of me. I just want to hurry up and get my gossip out the way.
I was just saying, let's go. We late now. On Nyquasia.
Nyquasia. Say my name wrong.
Okay, don't slap me. Don't slap me. Now, are you invested in Bitcoin?
I am.
Okay. So how much money you done lost?
Mind your business. How about that?
Let's say this. Did you see?
Are you nervous about it?
No, I mean money come and go. You win and you lose.
Oh yeah.
Money.
Odell Beckham.
Exactly.
His salary was $750,000 in Bitcoin.
It's less than 30,000.
That shit was $35,000, right?
At the end of the day, by the time they get done removing taxes and everything else, yeah, that's what it is. And when but the thing that people are gonna have to remember, the thing about Odell Beckham is when you come from money, sometimes those losses you can afford. It's the people who can't afford those kind of losses that's really gonna feel the hit.
No, that's that, girl.
That's that. So, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know, Biggs. Go ahead. I don't know if you had something you wanted to add to that.
That's all I was saying. Coco, how you feel? What you think? You got some Bitcoin?
Hell no.
That shit was sky high.
Okay, regular coins and some dollars.
So since we know all about the little Bitcoin go up and down, how y'all feel about like NFTs and non-fungible tokens? I think that's valid or not? That's not valid.
I mean, we old school. All this goddamn universe.
I don't think people are educated on it enough.
Metaverse, instant reality shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this. I am saying that my cousin is working on the first ever Too Sexy Big NFT. It will be available in March. Okay. I ain't doing no monkey.
Oh Lord,
I'm not doing no monkey. Guess what animal I'm using?
What you using?
I'm gonna be a teddy bear.
That was he gonna be a teddy bear.
These motherfuckers that graduated from the towers with that 1.8 GPA. Lord to talk shit. Adrian, you know what? We can continue on with your gossip.
All right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to something sexy.
Can I have a sweetheart?
Hell no. We talk all this shit and then you want to eat my food. Nope.
Okay. Go ahead.
So one of the things we're going to talk about, let's get into my favorite guy I like to mention, which is Hugh Hefner, which I always like to bring up this whole idea in the storyline that when everything was first happening with the sex trafficking going on in the industry with the Hollywood people, actors, actresses, and our music artists, that when they first started busting people with all this sex trafficking or what have you, it really stemmed from when the FBI went to go and bust Hugh Hefner because a lady came forward and said at 14 years old, he had drugged and raped her in a Playboy mansion. In exchange for the FBI not going public with him being arrested for that, he did provide them with a list of other people who were involved. And that's when it started with Harvey Weinstein. And as you've noticed, since Harvey Weinstein, there has been a trail of other celebrities who have now been enlisted as far as being culprits involved in this whole sex trafficking thing, including Queen Elizabeth's son, she has now had to denounce from being Prince Andrews. He's just a regular person because the United States have now picked up a case on him and will be trying him for sex trafficking in cahoots with that little circle. So now coming back to the forefront, and somewhere in between all there, Hugh Hefner died, didn't have a funeral, just kind of you was made known that he passed away. But now his name is coming up again because now that he is quote unquote dead and not just sitting on someone's island somewhere living life luxuriously with some children, having all the sex he wants to, not being reported, we are now coming out with people are now accusing him of being a rapist monster who was into snuff films and bestiality. We have more women coming forward explaining how they were drugged and raped by him in his mansion. And so we kind of know what that mansion was. It really was a gate to hell if you were, into that kind of stuff, which we have our presidents like Bill Clinton and other people that we want to now.
Hold on. Let me stop you there. We got to ask the guest.
Woo child.
Are you into snuffing and
what? Hell no. don't know nothing about none of that.
I don't know how. I don't know your
Nothing
freak
about
level.
none of
Now,
that.
cause y'all think this is somebody on this show that is has an interesting relationship with their dog. I won't say no
Yeah,
name.
wait, Adrian, look.
I don't have no dogs, so he ain't
You
talking
wanna
about
get
me.
indirect little comments. Remember that didn't go too well for you last time you did that.
Sure did. You might need to stop.
The last
You
person.
almost got kicked out your damn house. So you might want to stop.
I
with all
slept in the
this
car
indirect.
last night, and you know what?
Mm-mm.
It was the best
You
sleep
went
I
that
had on my
bad.
motherfucking life. Okay,
See,
I didn't hear no
you ain't gotta
motherfucking
sleep in no
pussy.
car
I
now.
didn't hear
You
no
know you can
goddamn
come to
nagging.
Vehicle
I
Cool's
slept
house.
like a motherfucking baby. You really slept out here? Goddamn right.
Not in the cold.
I'm a motherfucking man first. Okay?
Big.
When I say let that shit go, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep anyway.
That's why you still got. That's why you just changed your shirt and you still got them pants on yesterday.
No.
You know what?
Big, well, let's talk about homelessness and mental health.
Right.
Let's just switch up the gossip. Let's just talk
Okay.
about it. Okay. If we see something, I'm gonna say something, damn it. And if you
Right,
need a
see
place to
something, say
stay,
something.
you
You
come
post
over
it.
here. I have a sofa and a pillow and a blanket for you, okay? No more cars.
See, you
We're
type shit I had to
elevating.
go through.
We're elevating. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm here for you. So moving on, since she wanted to bring up NFTs and all that other kind of stuff, I did post up a good story. We'll move on from Hugh Hefner. You guys, if y'all want to know more about that, just go ahead to Swaglicious, read more on him as far as what he's been doing. But believe you me, they're gonna move away from these white people and really disappoint you with the black people who've been involved in this whole little regime. But
you
moving
know what,
forward,
Adrian? Can I
yeah,
say
what's
something
up,
about
babe? You sure can.
it's crazy with the Hugh Hefner thing and a lot of these people, because back in the day, like they made it seem like that was like a fantasy land, like that's the place that everybody, you know, would dream to go. And it's just so I never would have thought Hugh Hefner was into all that crazy
It was.
shit.
Actually, I'm gonna tell you this, like tidbit. I know we talked about it before. You might have just forgot, but Hugh Hefner was a major and a key player. He was Bill Cosby's handler. If y'all know what the word handler means in Hollywood,
What do you mean talk? My mouth dry, bro. Go ahead, Adrian. We listen.
if you know what handler means in Hollywood, that means you're going to have someone elite to come down and kind of groom you and guide you and walk you through the industry of bullshit. So what Hugh Hefner did for Bill Cosby in the beginning, remember when he went to jail, the lady he went to jail for, they unsealed her information and ended up getting Bill Cosby testimony that he did drug her, he did have sex with her, but they also paid her $250,000 as a gag order and it was supposed to be sealed. They opened it up. They charged them. They sent them to jail, but then they had to release them because they came back and said, oh, well, this was sealed. You got paid. It shouldn't have never been revealed again. Okay. But now that he done been stripped of all his accolades, now y'all want to release him. But this same lady, the reason why that was sealed and he was able to pay and continue to walk is because Hugh Hefner took the stand to let the people know, I'm his handler. I show Bill Cosby all the ropes in this industry. He did nothing wrong. He was guided. That's how Bill Cosby got off, because Hugh Hefner, the man, took the stand for him to let him know that that's what happened. And so that's why Bill Cosby was able to walk all this time until they said Hugh Hefner died. So they knew Hugh Hefner wasn't going to be able to support and defend him anymore. And so he went to jail for a temporary moment.
Somebody go ahead and get my motherfucking drink. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I'm pissed the fuck off right now. Motherfucker trying me with these weak ass goddamn shot
He wanted some candy. I was gonna give him some. Then he started talking.
Anyway, so what's your opinion on the Bill Cosby thing? You think they need? I think they need to quit, leave Bill alone. Stop fucking with Bill. Exactly. Leave that man alone.
They're done with. They're done with Bill. I was just using Bill as an example because they're really finna dig into. They were digging into him, and if you kind of look at what's happening to R. Kelly, he's kind of falling under the same regime. Who was his handler? His handler, unbeknownst to you guys, his handler was really Denzel Washington. But one thing about the black culture that they're not doing just yet is they're not getting ready to. They don't want to bust the black culture wide open. Why? Because black people are too busy funding and entertaining all the other bullshit that they, capital THEY, have going on out there for you to pay attention to not care about this.
Who is Denzel handler? Who Denzel handler? I'm confused.
So what I was saying in the beginning, if you know what the word handler means when you're in Hollywood, that means you have an executive elite that comes and they guide you and they groom you through the industry. So every time you end up having, if you go back and look at previous cases where we had these children artists who were coming up between being actors or in the music, they had somebody who had brought them into the industry and had guided them. So like in the filming industry, it was really Hugh Hefner who was the one who got Bill Cosby the exposure on television as the first black man on any of the shows back in the late 1900s. It was, it was him. So as far as handlers, when they hold your hand coming in, Diana Ross is a handler. Denzel Washington is a handler. Like those are two people that are handlers in the industry. Beyonce, Jay-Z, is some other current people older that are handlers. And what handlers do is they bring in the younger generation, they groom them and they prepare them to live the lifestyle that not only makes a lot of money and makes you famous, but it also introduces you to the compromise that you have to commit to if you want to hang out for the millionaires and billionaires.
But
These people don't
mean, so look, the handlers that don't mean that they be on the bullshit necessarily, do it?
Yes, it does. They're holding your hand through the bullshit. But they're getting you.
So you think all of them into that type of shit, or could they just know about it and school them on it?
Let me do this for you. Bill Cosby is already out on a handler situation. And I'm just going to say this. By the end of the year, if not the end of this year, next year, R. Kelly will be home. And then you'll understand the works of a handler. Them white power bees, whatever the hell they want to do to make their money off our black asses, they will, they can, and they'll do it. And they have been doing it. If you don't understand it now, you'll get it later. But just as we watched Bill Cosby go to jail and we didn't think he was going to come out, guess who's home? Bill Cosby. But the way they set that story down, he wasn't never coming home, but he's home. And then R. Kelly is going to be home. What R. Kelly has done is no different from what they have been doing, except the only thing that happened is R. Kelly got stingy and he wasn't sharing his pussy. Them white people share.
Hold that thought. What are your thoughts on what she's saying again? She giving you a lot to digest.
She said that Denzel.
So do you feel like all the handlers and how you feel about that handler shit in Hollywood?
I mean, like I know a lot of people in the entertainment industry. I know a lot of people in Hollywood. I feel like every person is not a bad person. You know what I'm saying? Every handler is not a bad handler, but there is a bunch of few, and you got to think like you are the company you keep. So if your handler doing this, that, and the third, they might be teach you the same thing, might be bring you through it. So.
Let me tell you something. When you can get the son of the royal Queen Elizabeth to get involved, she has denounced her own son. Prince Andrew is just Andrew. He can move to Compton right about now. He has no statue. He has no royalty or anything to a whole royal kingdom. Oh, I mean, he just been dethroned because New York is about to press charges on him because he was involved in this whole thing with Epstein and the Giselle lady who just went to jail. And what did she do? She just gave them a list of other people that they can go to and start busting. Harvey Weinstein was also a handler. He was a handler for every actress and actress that came in and was a part of every movie that he was in. That's what handlers are. We'll pay attention later when it starts to affect the black people. We don't pay attention when it's on the white people, just like the stock market. We wasn't paying attention to the stock market when them white people was coming, such as Donald Trump, millionaires and trillionaires off of it.
You know why? Yeah. Okay, in my opinion,
go ahead.
I focus more on the white people, and I know if I might sound bad to y'all, but this is what I believe. I feel like because most of them started the shit. It's more them on that weird shit, that weirdo shit than black people, I think. I'm not saying the black people not into it, but I feel like they introduced them and they groomed us. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, they had that power and that advantage from off the rip. They've always been doing that shit. I feel like they've been doing that since forever. Back when we was fighting to even get in the entertainment industry. So I feel like some of us, and this is just my belief. I feel like I ain't gonna say that.
Well, I mean, if you understand what it is, then say your opinion.
Sometimes when it comes to something,
that boy said R. Kelly
should have been in jail. Stop fucking with Kelly McGruder. You know we love.
R. Kelly gonna be home. R. Kelly didn't do nothing no different than what they're doing. Like I said, the only thing he didn't do, he just didn't share the black pussy with the white man. That
Okay,
was it.
you know what? I'm dying of thirst over here.
All of them should have been in jail.
I can't
Well,
fucking read.
sorry, I didn't know sweet tarts was equivalent to juice.
Well, yeah. Shoot, anything that correct juice. You know. Anyway, this motherfucker.
All right, let's move on and congratulate.
She bought 2 things to drink. She on the show with a co-host, and she opened up both for them and just slip out on them.
That's well, none is for you then.
Water and I can't prepare. This nigga knows.
Okay.
Oh, I like that root beer. Now I got cases of that at the house.
I'm sorry, you know what you're walking into. We sorry.
We sorry. He didn't tell. You know my unprofessional.
Man, everybody unprofessional but her ratchet ass. But she professional. Look over there. Go ahead, Adrian. Continue on, Adrian.
I'm gonna go ahead and let's just say, congratulations to Kodak Black. Somebody had a baby with him. I don't know who, but he had a baby.
About Kodak Black, guess would you be one of Kodak Black baby mama?
Oh hell, I'll never be a rapper baby mama, baby. I can't do that.
Why?
High five to you.
Like one, first of all, like with me being known, like as an artist's sister, how that look? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I fucked your sister. Bro, like no, like I don't even play like that.
What about Emily?
That's good that you respect yourself and your family, because some people don't care.
Yeah.
Shout out my boy Kodak Black.
Kodak Black. Now let's move on to this other interesting conversation I had, and I'm just gonna take 2 minutes on it, and y'all can take it away. So we ended up having Jeezy and Janie. They ended up having their baby. You know that.
You gotta get in. I want about this.
One thing I do know is that she is going through postpartum. I am going to give her that this week, and I'm hoping that this decision she has made to make their baby gender fluid is part of her postpartum, and she comes to realization that that's just not a good idea when she comes through in 2. I have a problem with that. My thing is for her getting with Jeezy, this is both of their first kids, but if you're going to go in and she wants to jump into gender fluid, take that shit to your culture. Our black people and black men and children have enough fucking issues living in the world today, and you don't need to be adding gender fluid to the bullshit. So if she's going through postpartum now and she's crying, she's going to be crying for the rest of her goddamn life with this kid. If she thinks she's finna send him to anybody's school and they're going to be accepting of him not knowing if he is a girl or a boy, wants to wear pants or a suit, earrings or fucking Stacey Adams shoes, no one's going to be dealing with that. And hopefully her kid will make it to the 9th grade. Because I'm going to tell you something about these kids. When you're dealing with celebrity kids, Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union, her, Jeezy and her, they got money. They can privately homeschool their children. They can send them to a school that is a class of all kind of gender fluid people. But us in Decatur and people in regular normal communities, our kids will be ostracized. They will be bullied into the point where they will end up committing suicide before they even hit the 9th grade, coming with some gender fluid shit. How is a kid supposed to go to school and not say if they're a boy or a girl?
Let me stop you there. We want to get everybody on the panel opinion of this gender fluidity. Coco.
Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna say this: it's the parents' right to do whatever they want with their child. But in my opinion, it's not because I can't tell them I do with their child. But in my opinion, if it were me or something, I don't fully agree with that. I feel like we were born with body parts for a reason. You know what I'm saying? We were born like males have penises, women have vaginas. So it's like the gender to me is already predetermined. Now I understand that some people do grow up and feel like they don't belong in the body that they were given. But I feel like allow that child to grow up and at least feel that. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
If he was born a boy, let him grow up as a boy. That doesn't mean you got to put him in all blue and black and he can't wear different colors and do different, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean all he has to play with are like tool sets and shit like that. You can let him, be a kid and play with all kind of toys and do different things, but I feel like, and as that child grows up, if that child starts to tell you, hey, I don't feel comfortable, I relate more to this other gender, then I say move from there. But starting out to just let a child determine what they want to be, and it's kind of like they don't know. A child is a blank slate. They come into the world a blank slate. I don't know. So I personally, I wouldn't want anybody in my family, like my kids, my grandkids, or anything like that. But to each his own. If that's the way I just see the world. This fucking world is going crazy anyway. So shit.
Mm,
Ain't
point
nothing.
exactly.
Nothing is real no
Let's get the
more.
guest opinion. What's your opinion?
Um, in my opinion, I would honestly say, like you said, is their choice.
Right.
Like I can't comment on how somebody else raised their
Right.
child, but I do understand that, you know, giving a child the label of gender fluid, it will probably cause some confusion at a young age. I definitely agree with letting a child, you know, grow up and let them decide if they feel like they're a woman in a man's body. Okay, that's something different.
Right.
We can go through that transition. I can help you. I can be there for you.
Right.
But I genuinely don't think I would put that type of pressure on my child at a young age. Like, hey, you're not a boy or girl. You need to figure out what you are.
And you make a good point, because you know what? I like the word you used when you said pressure, because they're not thinking about how that could be pressure on a child when you're giving a child the trying to put that type of decision making on a child to determine what I want to be. Like, that's a lot for a child. That's a lot.
I want to say that, and I don't know what camera I'm looking in. I want to look into one of these camera, and you know, and you know, I'm from that era. Okay, I'm from when I was out there living, trap or die. That ain't the Jesus I fucking know, man. I don't know who this new
High five, Biggs. How the fuck five? High five. Y'all talk about black women being motherfucking antagonizers.
That ain't the motherfucking Jesus I motherfucking know. I don't know what the fuck the hell to my boy. He don't got some of that fried rice noodle juice on his dick. They don't drove him crazy. His grandmama turned over her motherfucking grave. Hey, gender fluid. You piss on you piss, stand up and you sit down. Only men can nut in a woman to make a baby. A man. Not no goddamn, I don't know what you is. Not no maybe. It take a man and a woman to come together to have a child.
It's a lock and key. That shit is a lock and key. That shit, they just fit.
Damn, my boy said we lost Jeezy in 2013. God damn. Man.
I'm serious though. I just feel like nature is like you got the body parts, the anatomy, they just fit. And when they
this is a room with Jesus ain't doing that.
When they come
together, boy, Jesus better straighten this shit up.
Damn it, when they come together, it's creating a life. So it's kind of like, to me, it's
how you gonna cut somebody off?
You cut me off. I'm
motherfucking I'm supposed to come in, damn right. Okay, I'm tired of hearing you talking that long-winded as fuck. This nigga a marathon long. Like marathon long. Let me bring Age back in. Sorry about that, Age. I had to get my point. You know you long.
Right, you cut me off on my own damn segment. So let's move on from Jeezy now. So anyway, he is no longer gangster.
She ready to bury her.
Go ahead, Adrian. Yeah, so Jeezy, we can take him off the gangster list. He's been bamboozled. He's on the get out list. And then we got Ari, who has just come back from her tour. She was over in South Africa. She had a very bad experience over there with her label. She is now wanting to get away from her label and just be independent. So
what happened? She did what? I was too busy focused on Nyquasia over here. I can't wait to hear this. But what you say?
So Ari, who has brought to us a song called "Pressure" that everyone is liking, she wants out of her record label after a bad experience with her label in South Africa. Let's see, and then what else is going on?
I think that's crazy.
We got Cardi B, who is pretty excited about her new lawsuit that she won against the blogger. Against Tasha. And one of the things that I will say about this, and probably for me with Swaggerlicious, this may be my last year. One of the things for me as a blogger and with Swaggerlicious, I've been around for 11 years. I have planted a lot of seeds for a lot of people to grow and nurture off of. What I do not like is a lot of the new upcoming little bloggers and people who want to be of interest and seen in the media. They have totally desecrated the platform that we tried to create for our culture. Right. So right now with Tasha K being able to be sued because she was so adamant about sticking to this STD herpes story that she did not have confirmed evidence on, you allowed yourself to go all the way through a whole entire court trial only to lose and now be charged $1 million plus for that, but it still have to go through the pecuniary damage. You guys are very busy over there to go through that damage. and it's not over with. But as far as us bloggers that are out here, for myself, the scrutiny and the dynamic of this whole game is getting ready to change. So where we would try to be like the freedom speaker for you guys, where you weren't forced to go to CNN and have to listen to the bureaucrat that they wanted to spill out, you're just gonna have to go back there, because at this point, for me, posting a story, I'm not willing to be sued for $1 million fucking dollars to entertain you people out in the general public who want to take a story and just kind of, blow it up and out. But hats off to Cardi B and suing that independent blogger, Tasha K, for spreading rumors about her that were not true. She did not have concrete information. And that's just step one. She got step two. We're going to do punitive damages. That's going to be even more. So our freedom of speeches as bloggers, after 6 months to next year,
we'll see a lot of us. I mean to cut y'all, but the guests got to ready to leave.
All right, well, go ahead. And then I'm done. So we're good. Go ahead.
We appreciate you, Swagger Girl.
Thank y'all so much.
Y'all make sure y'all go to Swagger Girlicious Media.com for the latest information. Make sure y'all follow on Instagram and go to her website to get all the latest what's that word I'm looking for?
Latest storyline,
gossip, and all. You probably be happy. Trying to look damn cute, ugly ass. Thank you, Swagger Girl.
You're welcome. Thank y'all. Have a good night, y'all.
Bye, Swag.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Ooh, she was getting it too with little Cardi B, Tasha K.
Mm-hmm. So you looked all crazy. What's up with the Ari?
Oh my God, nothing.
You rolled your eye.
It was like a little.
No.
Y'all got the same baby daddy?
Please.
You got kids?
Oh, I don't got no kids. I mean, I just feel like
she do too much. You ain't like that black girl statement she said.
I really didn't. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be completely honest. And like
the one you damn near got in a fist fight with me about. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Yeah, and then like the little comments, like certain things I guess is okay, but I feel like she, like I think about the young girls, you know what I'm saying? Like she makes a lot of things okay that shouldn't be okay. Like, and it's just played out. Like, please, come on.
So
the little domestic violence thing. She thought I want like, girl, really? You have a platform. Yeah. You have a platform.
So
you thought she should have been more responsible as an adult.
You got.
But you know what? I feel like with that, when you know better, you do better. Yeah. I just feel like, honestly, I feel like you know how some people can be thrust into the limelight too soon.
Yeah, and that's probably her situation.
Yeah, because it's a lot of.
She on her second rapper. I mean, she on her second rapper baby daddy. She been in the spotlight for 10 years.
She still ain't really had no growth, and she was even saying she's been saying lately, like in this new relationship, how she's growing with him. She's growing.
And I can see that, and I definitely can see that. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like she was thrust into the limelight. I think she was one of them girls, like, because it's some regular like girls on day to day who might not be in the limelight, who out here living like that and thinking like that and thinking it's cool, and they do it online and everything. We just don't see it.
Right.
I feel like she was one of those girls, and she got that fame, and she thinking it's cool, but it's taken for her to be put in the limelight and people criticize her and show her she's wrong.
Right.
For her to learn. I just think she. Yeah.
Well, let's get into you now. You know what I'm saying? We talk about everybody else business. Let's talk about some of your business. You know what I'm saying? We got another the lovely Nyquasia.
Beat his ass, Nyquasia.
Like, I'm about to pull these little worms out his head.
Okay, there you go. So you been around Coco too motherfucking long. Coco, you off the show.
You disrespectful.
I mean, her name. Say her name.
Nyquasia.
You see, let me tell you, y'all. Nyquasia. Y'all young folk names is a little difficult for older people.
Nobody asked my mother to name me that, but she did, so we got to deal with it.
Okay, I understand, but I'm just saying, me as an African American from Decatur who's ebonically challenged, you know what I'm saying? You know,
you challenged.
I'm ebonically challenged, right? My pronunciation is a little off. I barely can read. You know what I'm saying?
Go back and read some hip hop.
Now, how did you get so many followers on Instagram?
So I am a part of the 2Times family. That was a big of my little rise to little Instagram.
Explain to our audience what, because our audience is 38 to 50.
Oh, okay.
So you know, so this is a grown folks. So
don't be talking about our viewers.
I'm just saying.
38.
Right? They might be like 32.
I
No,
mean,
did you say 38 to 50? I mean,
Yeah.
they might be like 20.
Right.
I'm be honest with you. Our number one, according to YouTube, our number one demographic is 24 to 36. But
Okay.
you know, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So how old are you? How old are you?
I'm 19.
Wow,
Wow,
she's
you
old enough to
been
be our
yours.
children. Like we have
Right.
kids
I
older than
got
her.
what kids are way older.
Damn.
I got 3 kids. That's older.
Okay.
You don't even look older than me.
Thank you, girl.
No. Let me
heard
let
that?
me
that?
cause I don't know what the
heard
fuck you looking at.
Appreciate that.
This woman is a great
Not
grandmama.
I'm not.
Really?
I'm a grandma. I ain't no
Oh.
damn great grandma.
You
I'm
don't
a
even,
grandma.
you do not like no grandma.
Okay.
It's giving like
Thank you, girl.
24. Okay.
Now, when I told you I was
I'm
43,
43.
you didn't say that.
Cause you
I know 43.
I just wish you didn't say it because you look your age. She probably was shocked you didn't say goddamn 47.
Say her name.
Nyquasia.
Nyquasia.
Call me now.
I'm not.
Call me
you
now.
know what?
We gonna meet halfway, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna call you Quasia.
You
Okay.
acting- he
Quasia.
acting his age.
Nyquasia.
What is
He
it?
have no name.
Now, the 2-time family. Explain to us, old and decrepit looking, 50-year-old looking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Not you, not the lovely 50-year-old look 19.
I'm not.
Explain to us what exactly the 2-time family, where it come from, where did it originate?
Okay, so the 2 times family is basically all my family, my brothers, my sisters. 2 times he's a recorded artist, signed to Capitol Records.
Mhm.
You know, he's got the torture, he running with it right now.
Mhm.
Album coming soon, so y'all make sure y'all tune in, get ready, tell your children, your grandchildren.
Mhm.
your
What's the
cousins,
song we have
aunts,
heard from
you probably done heard Love Cycle with Summer Walker. That is a platinum record. It's been everywhere. You got me stuck inside your love cycle.
Oh, that's
I read your love Bible. Yeah, I know y'all
Mm.
probably done heard that somewhere. But yeah,
I
and
love
also
the support.
okay, period. And also
She love her big brother.
and I do.
Mhm.
And also, I graduated high school when I was 16 years old. I had $1.6 million in scholarships. So I was featured on national news, international news, everywhere. So that was a big part of my
That's awesome.
my little, rise or whatever you want to call it.
That is awesome.
I also, when I went off to college, I was like Miss Freshman, sophomore class president. So I was always in leadership roles. I was a Chancellor Emeritus. So I was the face of North Carolina Central. So I traveled and did pageants and things like that for them. So that helped me as well.
Okay.
But just because people
Look
love
at this
me.
black excellence.
Yeah.
And stuff up here.
Come on, talk about it.
Queen shit.
Talk about it. We get into it.
So, what's your major?
Criminal justice. I got my concentration is law enforcement, and then my minor is mass communication.
Huh?
Please, I'm not trying to be no police officer.
Oh,
What made you go into?
Hold on, Coco. We had to make sure she explained that now.
Alright.
We ain't think we was sitting at 12. You know,
Oh,
you ain't paid on traffic tickets in a minute. I ain't.
You know that tag bad on your car, so I know you not.
First of all, let me explain something to you.
Call them out.
Let me explain something to you, okay? B do not ride around without no tag. That's legit. Cause guess what?
You're going to jail.
I'm gonna go to jail. My tag is straight, insurance is straight, and car note is paid.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, how
Why
about you
is
pay
you
mine?
talking to this instead of that?
Right. How about you pay mine?
How much your car note is?
Like $370 something.
What you got a Benz?
No.
What?
Don't worry about it. I ain't telling these
Don't
people
be
that I
telling
drive.
them
Right. They
Don't
go,
quit saying that. What
You could have said
drive?
Chevy.
What you
No,
drive?
you had to say I got a Chevy Camaro. You could say I got a Chevy. I got a sports car.
I got the invisible boat machine.
Okay, invisible boat machine. That what's up?
But yeah, don't play with that girl.
Okay.
So, what made you choose the make that major? Those majors?
My father has been wrongly incarcerated for the last 5 years.
Ooh, okay.
As of February 14th, it made 80 months. My father's been sitting in the county jail, has not been a trial, which is illegal.
County jail?
In Georgia?
County jail in North Carolina.
5 years?
Yep, county jail, which is very much illegal. After February 14th, they were supposed to let him out that next day because the law says after 80 months, if nothing has been done, that prisoners should be released. But my father's been
You can sit in county for 5 years.
You can't. You're not supposed to. No longer than 80 months. 80 months is the
That's
term.
still a long time.
Exactly, but they have not taken him to court. None of that. So,
And what is he charged with? If you don't mind us asking.
it's drug charges. Just the regular.
I did
black
not
man.
know they can make you sit in jail waiting on the court.
So they should
for
give him
80
time, sir.
months.
Let him out.
Oh yeah, they don't got no choice, baby. They come March, they're gonna figure something out, or I'm gonna figure it out for them.
Okay.
So, that's what made you
Yeah, I wanted to be a federal defense attorney, but now since I'm in the entertainment industry and I'm well connected within the industry, I think I really want to do contracts, so like kind of contractual law, write contracts for distribution deals, write contracts for just artists, like all these old white men, no shade, no tea, but all these older white men are usually the contractual lawyers, you know what I'm saying? And they don't really understand the terminology, like things like OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying? They understand it to the point of what they need to write the contract, but they can't grasp it, so they can, do what's best for their client. So I feel like, a young Black woman coming into the industry,
and
coming
then
to take
sometimes
over.
you can't trust them.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
Of you. So like, I know for me, if I was in the industry and I needed somebody, I would feel more comfortable
with somebody
working with somebody like you versus, like you say, an older white man or something like that. Nothing but Black excellence.
Okay. Period.
So tell me more about the
I want to say keep talking. To keep talking.
They said it's back on.
Okay. Go ahead.
Y'all hear us? Yeah.
We on big over here fucking shit up.
Talk, nigga.
Shit, I'm trying. Call me a nigga one more time.
Talk.
Look, I swell up from this side if you swell up from that side.
Yeah, go ahead.
Knock them together.
Go ahead. Swell up.
Straight. Maybe that'll help with your reading.
Go ahead. Yeah. You finally got your little QB, little quarterback, huh? That's sound right defense you got. No, you know what I'm saying? It's all good.
What made you get into like the shapewear?
Girl, I used to be big, y'all.
What you do lose weight? Cause you look good.
Yeah, I've been.
When you say big, let's put up your Instagram.
Okay, yeah, y'all.
Wait, so you kept your old pictures on there?
Some of them, like one of them, two of them, you probably can see.
I like that though, because a lot of girls erase their whole life.
Yeah, no, I mean, because it's life, like everybody go through the changes. It's natural.
But I think
you say NYQ what?
QUASI.
There you go. There you go. Right on.
I think it's good.
That boy Mike don't waste no time.
I think
look, click on that right there.
Okay,
so
hold on.
Look at that. That was shot by the Drawing Factory.
Let me Let me add.
But no, I think it's good that you keep it up because, like, I feel like, especially when you have such a big influence, it's important, like you were saying, like being a role model. Some of these younger girls looking up to you and being able to see, like, the truth. Like, you know, it's like you say, it's life. Like, you know, I had a little weight on me, but I did what I needed to do to take care of myself, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Right.
Okay.
This right here, I'm about to post this. I just them look good. Go through them. Go, yeah, don't wait.
Okay.
Play with that girl, y'all.
Pop that shit down, my nigga. Pop it.
Shout out to John Factory.
Okay.
Yes,
you
y'all.
got hoes. Okay.
You got hoes.
Where they at though?
Okay. Well, where we at right here?
All this right here is recent, y'all. I post a lot, so you gonna have to scroll to find.
I see. We proud of you. Okay.
Yeah. I'm proud of me because you proud of me.
Mm-hmm.
So that is me now.
Okay.
That is the final picture on my little weight loss journey picture.
Oh,
how much did you lose?
42 pounds. I'm still running strong, y'all. I still be in the gym, so we're gonna see how small I can get.
How many days? Like, do you go a lot?
I do. I go to the gym all the time. I love the gym now.
You like it now?
It's became a habit. I fell in love with it. But if you
That's
scroll down,
to tell your ass once you get
girl, mind your business.
Like right there, I was a lot heavier.
Okay, you was still a little thicker.
Yeah, I was a lot heavier.
Had a little bit good, but it's okay.
Like you weren't.
It's not that I wasn't
still
big.
Had a shape.
I had a shape because I always waist trained, and then not only that, I know how to wear my big. I've never been a sloppy big, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got it. Some girls.
I've heard that before too.
Yeah, like you gotta know how to wear it. Like some girls, they'll be big, but want to wear things that small girls wear. And sad to say, we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I don't need, and you know what? It's not just big and small. I feel like it's your body shape and body type. Period. Like you can be small. I can be small and just still have a different shape from somebody else, and the outfit is not gonna look the same on me as it does on somebody else. So.
Right, you gotta know
find
what works for you. You gotta get in your niche.
So I mean, because even though I'm small, you know, all women, I feel like
you definitely can waist train if that's what you about to say. Baby, you can.
Because my gut, like I still got a gut.
And it ain't even look. That's the thing. Like waist trainer, they work your muscles. They teach your muscles. So they teach your muscles because you sucked in all the time.
I suck in all the time.
Yeah, you're gonna be sucked in all the time because you're gonna be wearing it and it's gonna keep you sucked in. And then not only that, they kind of like remold your fat, your visceral fat. So it'll basically like cause that little indent in.
That's
like I love,
I got little handles.
Look, girl, me talking about little handles. I don't care. They like it.
I want mine yeah, but I do want it like some outfits I put on. I want
I be trying. Like I'm trying to stay. This the reason why I'm in the gym and I keep with my business because I'm trying to stay away from the BBL. Like all the girls getting the BBLs right now. I'm trying.
I feel like you go in the gym. It look like it's working for you. Like
I know. I'm trying to stay away from the BBL, y'all.
And not that I'm knocking the BBL, but to me, I just always think of like unnecessary surgeries.
Yeah,
it's not safe.
Exactly.
And it's like why take that chance?
Yeah, let me show y'all a little. Let me show y'all.
Okay, go on and show it.
Stand up. Shit. Let me see. Turn to the side. Let me see something.
Hold on. Can you see me?
BBL.
Okay.
Move, big.
Big move. You all in the way.
I'm trying to look at it on camera so they can see.
But she's trying to get in the middle.
Girl, will you be quiet? You just want to look at the girl booty.
Y'all, this before the BBL.
Okay.
She's not in the camera.
I want to tell y'all something.
She went in the camera.
Huh?
You didn't let
this before the BBL.
Well, they can't see the camera. I'm watching it. Damn.
BBL coming soon. BBL coming soon. No, I'm kidding.
No, don't get no BBL. You don't need a BBL. Now, one thing I will say, if you, I'm gonna say this, and I don't mean no disrespect, because you're a beautiful person. A BBL is not what you need. If you do surgery, you know what I'm saying, you need what Big is scheduled for in October.
What?
A tummy tuck. I'm gonna get my tummy tuck.
You big? Don't say
you want to do a tummy tuck?
Yeah.
Why she need a tummy tuck?
Is you for real?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a tummy tuck because her butt is shapely. I think, you know what I'm saying, you know,
it can be slim.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
it's gonna be performed. You got that little pudge.
You got a body like a woman. You have a woman body. Like you do not.
That's my opinion. I'm a man. I know what man want to see.
it's
I know what a man
way.
want to
It
see.
ain't like your stomach.
Yeah.
I said if. I said
Great, y'all, and y'all.
Man.
Do you think she need a tummy tuck?
the man ain't gonna change my opinion. That's my opinion. I said if you do
No,
surgery,
it ain't
do
about
that.
your
Don't
opinion.
do
I
don't
just
do
want to hear from somebody else.
don't do no BBL. I don't
Period.
think she need no BBL.
Thank you.
I don't think she need no BBL.
She don't
but-
need
I
no
think-
tummy tuck.
I
either.
think if I was to do any like surgery, I want to do lipo 360 just to
Yeah.
make everything smaller,
Yeah.
just to tone everything. My
Yeah.
arms, my back.
No,
No.
you
Okay.
don't need.
It's all right. It's
it.
okay, y'all. We're not gonna do the surgery.
Crazy, I'm saying you honestly, you look good now.
Yeah, and I was
then
thinking
you
my
saying
grown
you still
woman
going
body.
to
Yeah.
you still going to the gym. So all that's gonna do is continue to shape you, but you look good. Like you don't need that shit.
Yeah, and
You
then I don't
And you
want to waste
wanna look
money
at,
and have
all
a
these
kid.
all these copy paste.
We just don't want to see them. We don't want to see them. We don't want to see them high booties.
Now, one
Them
thing about
lump-sided
like,
booties.
I don't want to look like
Okay.
Asian dog where she
And-
got
and
she look
then-
like
and
she
then
two
we
down,
don't wanna
cake
see
pop
you
stuck
Get
Yeah.
your
down.
lower handle taken out, but you
Your
still got that little T chest in the front.
Your
We want a good surgery.
Right.
Okay. Now y'all see this here?
Who you
That's
going
what I'm
to?
Come
gonna
on,
say. Don't you
October,
listening
I'm
to
going
this
Dr. Curve.
tell you?
Who
You
is
know,
that?
but listen, let me tell you something. One thing about me, this is what I know about life. Everybody can't be small. Everybody can't be
Anyway,
middle. Everybody,
I'm
I'm saying,
tummy
but
tuck. Did you really get a
You know
tummy
what
tuck
I'm
or you
saying?
just talking?
He just
no, I'm
Oh,
getting a
okay.
tummy tuck. I'm getting a tummy tuck. I
Go to
am.
Dr. Garani.
Because
That's
Nah,
prestige surgery.
I'm going to Dr. Curves. I'm going to
Yeah,
Dr. Curve. I'm doing.
That's
No. You ain't to lose weight for no tummy tuck. You
Yes,
gotta
you
lose.
do.
No, you don't. You gotta lose weight. You go. If they going up. I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Okay.
What doctor you been to?
Okay.
I lose. You know what I'm saying?
She ain't gotta go to where her body look good.
That shit.
Thank you.
That shit is all over the place. She got that with that shape of shit on. Is holding that shit together.
I really
She
don't.
cut that shit off.
I really don't.
It's
But
cellulite.
I do wanna talk
It's
to you
cellulite and
about-
jelly every motherfucker.
Fuck you. I really, but I do want some shape where I want something that's gonna suck this in, but I don't have the panic. You know how they have the lines.
Yeah.
I don't want the line at the top here
Yeah.
or down like on my
Like
butt.
a seamless wrap.
I need, you have those.
Yep, I got some. We
I
gonna
gotta
talk.
check you out.
Look, we
Yeah,
gonna
'cause
talk.
I need one of those.
Just wrap your bite up in seaweed. Yeah, that shit'll go away. Put some seaweed and plastic up there, and put some gasoline on that shit.
You is
Hey,
funny.
that shit'll just yeah.
You do it
Now,
first, and then I'm
now-
gonna do that work.
Now, by you being a sister of somebody who's in the music industry, do you feel the pressures to people always trying to come to you to try to get close to your brother?
Oh yeah, all the time,
Mhm.
all the time. But I'm the type person like baby. But he the type person like baby. He don't care about nobody that like he ain't that type person. Like if you're not around, if you ain't been around, you're not coming around. It's that simple. He that type person.
That's
Like,
cool.
it's,
So North Carolina is kind of blowing up on the music scene right now.
Yeah, don't
Y'all
play
got
with that.
2C, y'all got the baby,
Yep.
you got your brother. Who else? Some other artists coming up?
In North Carolina, we got my brother, we got 2C,
Mhm.
we got the baby, we got Set It Off 83, we got Fat Sosa, we got
Fat Sosa, okay.
yeah, we got
Shout out boy
Inky
Fat
Monster.
Sosa. He was on that on Block 125.
Yeah,
He killed that
shout
shit.
out my boy Fat Sosa. You already know, big kid of that road. Don't play with that boy. That's my
Okay,
boy.
now I don't understand.
So I
That she
like
just
how you
said, good
switch it up
people.
'cause you real smart and educated and
Yeah.
professional, but then you still got your
Yeah,
hood
I'm still
side
me,
to you.
right? That's
okay.
girl. That's why I feel like I can adapt to any environment. Like
Mhm.
you can put me in a room with 50 white people, or put me in a room with 50 black
I
people.
love
Either
it.
way, I'm gonna
Do you feel like
That's
if you're in a
gonna be
room
your
with white?
advantage.
I'm asking you a question. Do you feel like you had to change who you are when you get in a room with white people?
Oh no, baby. One thing about me. So, prime example, I was going to an HBCU. I changed from North Carolina Central University. Next year, I'll be going to Georgia State University. The reason why I did that is
I went to Georgia State.
oh, my friend go to Georgia State right
I got
there.
my undergrad from Georgia State.
Period. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this degree at Central. Now
How many years took you to get it? Go ahead.
Fuck you.
I'll be going to Georgia State, and basically my reasoning for that is because I feel like you have to have the language. Sadly, sad enough to say it, whether people agree or don't agree, we live in white America. Corporate America is white America, and if you don't have that language, if you're not able to articulate your words or put those sentences together or come up with these conjunctions, you're not gonna last long in white America. That's simply what it is. You know what I'm saying? Sad enough to say. So to each his own. I just try to be dynamic. I had that on and off switch. I know how to be professional. I know how to carry myself well. But in that same little instance, nope. Yeah, all right. Nuck if you buck.
So right. So listen, I'm gonna rewind and go back. I heard because I'm not into rap and music. I listen to it, but I'm not like I don't know everybody, especially the newer generation. But I heard you say the baby. is from
The
North
baby, the
Carolina.
baby, the baby.
Are you a baby fan? The
Yes,
baby fan?
I love.
And how do you feel about the situation that happened with him and Danny Lee?
Okay, let me say this. One thing about it, I love the baby. And one thing
Okay.
I love about him is his arrogance. That's what I like about him. He's the Tupac of our generation. I don't care what nobody says. And the reason why I say that, not musically, musically, but his personality. Yeah, Tupac was very arrogant. He knew he was that guy. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the baby is. That's how he presents himself. And he's one of the only artists that, you know, presents themselves like that right now. Now, with the baby and Danny Lee, whew, a mess. That's how I feel about that. Because it's like, honestly and truly, you never know what really go on behind closed doors. So it's like, it could have been something more. It could have been something less. You know what I'm saying? She could have been putting her hands on him. He could have been you never know what happened. So it's like, I try not to comment on other celebrities and what they got going on in their lifestyle because nobody knows what's going on behind closed doors.
Right. So okay, so I'm on the other when you said the comparison with Tupac, and I respect your opinion, right? I do because we got to write our own opinion. But what I'm gonna say is, so both of them are arrogant, but some would say, like I would be the some. I'm saying that I feel like Tupac work allowed him the right to be arrogant like he was because of his what you call it, his talents. I don't think the baby got, like, anybody can be arrogant and believe in themselves, but I just don't feel like his.
But the baby got the hits. He's a pop star. Like, he's one of the very few artists that stretch thin over all genres. You know what I'm saying? He definitely got the statistics for it. The baby came out and made his CEO because, like, you know, him and my brother signed to the same label. Okay. The baby came out and made his CEO millions his first year. Like, the baby was so big. Like, he honestly, like, his music, his flow, everybody like everybody.
I think my personal opinion, I think to put that on him is a little premature. Because to live in like the Tupac shoes, the greatest of all time. I think Tupac is Tupac. I think the baby is the baby.
I think you're thinking musically.
No. I'm not talking about
music. Of their arrogance and how they portray themselves in our society. So listen. That's just like saying, boom. Some people say, my brother made a tweet. He said, I'm the Drake of this generation. Mm-hmm. And the reason why he believes that, is because his music is timeless. When Drake's generation, his music was timeless. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it's more of the small characteristic, but not the whole thing. If you get what I'm saying, it's not the whole thing. But one thing I like about the baby is, I don't care how arrogant he give back to his community. Can't nobody say he don't. Yeah. The baby, his brother died. His brother killed himself, and the baby was down there marching at the polls with his community. The baby was down there paying Uber millions of dollars to make sure everybody in his community had a ride to the polls when it was time to vote. Everybody could get a free Uber ride. Yeah. If you lived in Charlotte, you had a free Uber ride to the polls.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking baby as a you know what I'm saying?
As a person, yeah, right.
I like now I don't agree with the Danny Lee shit. Like I say, we don't know what happened.
I agree with it. Get your ass the fuck up out of here. Get your ass up out of here. You know, fuck that, cause that would have been her. Every time you get into it, one of these guys, y'all get on that damn phone. Look at him, he trying to be, you know what I'm saying? So shit, you know what I'm saying? So my thing, it was good for the goose. It's good for the gander.
She had a baby in her filming her.
I thought she was.
When she was sitting on the bed. When she was sitting,
men get fed up, man. We get tired of that shit.
On the bed, and he put the camera on her first, and then she got back on it. And when the police, you know, that's when she got on there crying.
Oh, okay.
But to me, so I just wasn't cool like with him doing all the live stuff. But when he went through that whole, you know, when he said the little comment on stage about
rolling loud.
Yeah, like I had his back on that.
Yeah, I definitely did too. Cause like, it's the call to action. Mm-hmm. Like, please, y'all blowing that out of proportion because it's the baby, and it's sad because it's so funny. The Black community is the quickest people in the world to jump down our own throats. Yeah, our own throats. Like, it was so sad. I'm like,
that's what I hate how they be doing. I don't know, we gotta get to that topic, but I hate how they do Chloe Bailey.
I love her.
Let me interject right quick. I just want y'all to know the phone lines are open 470-466-1131. Call in and talk to Quisha.
Man, if you don't punch him,
I'm knock them glasses off. Tear them right off.
Let me explain some of y'all good people. Male violence is unacceptable. Women think they can beat on you and hit you. See what I'm saying? Men can't even play like that. Men can't even play like that. Do you beat your man?
If you make me mad, no, I'm kidding.
Uh-huh,
I don't do that.
Yeah,
Okay,
but no, I
so-
hate how
so-
they doing, Chloe. Like, I just want to say that real quick because they get on my nerve. Like, they always talking about she doing too much, and to me, I feel like she's beautiful, she's talented. You know what I'm saying? And she has the right. Her voice is amazing. I feel like she's supposed. That's what an artist and an entertainer supposed to do too much. When Prince, Michael Jackson,
Exactly,
Beyonce, all any other artist can do the most.
They mad because she's.
Can we get
people call her Beyonce?
They
That's why they're
jealous,
mad.
yeah. And my thing is, Beyonce groomed her.
Exactly.
Like, so if Beyonce ain't got no problem with it, why y'all mad? Like, to me, she's amazing, and I'm sick of people telling her she's supposed to do the most. You know what I'm saying? That's
okay.
her job.
So what's your relationship question is for the day?
Okay, I like how you just.
Cause we trying to move on. We can't talk about this damn baby shit with 30 minutes.
I mean,
she got to get ready to go in a minute.
She got to
get ready to go in a minute. It don't matter. Damn, you got to be.
Okay, Quaisha, and to our viewers, the relationship question of the day was to ghost or not to ghost. So it was, if you're not feeling someone or if they turn you off, should you communicate your feelings or just go ghost?
Okay, so me, baby, I'm a ghost. I'm gonna let you know because, I'm the type of person, I'm not wasting no time anyways. Like, we're not even about to sit here and play. If we're not on the same thing, don't waste my time because I'm not gonna waste your time. Time is money. But like, if we texting and you like kind of rub me wrong and I don't really feel it no more, I'm just not gonna reply. Like, it's nothing that we have nothing else to talk about.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
I don't need to explain my feelings to you. Like, no.
So somebody put in the comments and they said like it depends on how long you've known the person and how the relationship, it depends on what the relationship was like. So is that the same for you? Like,
okay, yeah. Now that's different. Like, but I feel like if I've known somebody long enough and groomed that relationship with you, regardless of the dating situation, we'll always be friends. Right. So I don't really never have that problem. But it's so that little ghost. So, but I mean, like in the beginning, like if you rub me wrong from the jump, I'm not gonna waste my time. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.
What's the pettiest reason you ghosted somebody?
Okay, we was on the phone. Woo! I remember this day. We was on the phone having a good conversation, and he like, hold on, my mom calling. I'm like, all right, cool. He hung up. Come back later. We on the phone again. He like, hold on, my mom calling. I'm like, all right, cool. The third time, I say, you know what? Okay, cool. Hung up, blocked him. Never talked to him again. Because baby, like, why is your mother calling you that much? That's not your mother. And if it is, oh well, my bad.
Damn,
but still not talking to you.
What if it really was like? What if something was going on? Damn, question. What if something was going on for real? With a mama, like it was something really going on.
That's his problem, not mine.
Golly.
Better tell your mom you on the phone with a baddie.
Listen. Okay. Now thinking back, and I'm gonna throw this out there and tell me what you reconsider, like what you have done something different considering this. What if maybe you would have been like just said something like, "Dang, your mom like something be going on." What's up?
Nah, but see, I don't like. I'm so laid back. I don't like press nobody on nothing. Like I don't like to ask no questions. Like
see that good people.
I don't like
the man mama needed him. But these women want so much of your attention. She ghosting him. You see that? You see that, good people? You see that? The man mama probably needed something. Baby, how you do this? How you turn the TV on? You know what? I ain't got time for this nigga. I'm not with the mama boy.
That's a good reason.
Now Coco's the queen. Coco ghost you in the middle of a conversation.
No, I won't.
Well, maybe she do me like that. Now Coco,
I mean, it is you.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. A nigga can't win for shit. I agree, Tay. Now, Coco, when the last time you ghost somebody? What happened? What do you do?
I don't really. I think I could. I think I try to. I don't know. So when I'm gonna say that I communicate if it's somebody who we've actually been talking. If it's somebody like you say, somebody I just been kind of like texting or like maybe a DM or two or something, or and if I just see that it ain't, and honestly I don't even pay attention to if I'm ghosting or not. It's just like sometimes
me either.
It's like it just fades away
exactly.
So I don't.
People be mad like, bruh. First of all, me, I don't text back. Like I have a problem with texting. Like that's me problem. And I'm telling you straight off.
Exactly. Niggas get respect for taking care of mama. Yeah.
Man, I'm not trying to hear that.
Mhm.
I'm not no texter. That's just not what I do. So it's like, you gonna pick up that phone and FaceTime me, or we just not gonna talk, because I'm gonna see your text and I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I want my man to take care of his mother, because the way you treat your mother is the way you treat your woman. However, baby, if you a mama's boy, like, you can't live like y'all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
can't,
think
I'ma say this.
I don't want no
The
mama
last time
boy.
I go to
like a man
somebody-
that's gonna respect his mama, but I don't.
Yeah.
The last time
exactly.
shout out to all those guys, make your mama straight. You know what I'm saying? We
That's
salute
different
you.
from being a mama's boy.
We salute you. You know what I'm saying? Last time I go to the girl because she said her kids weren't going to sleep yet. You know what, baby? I gotta go. You ain't the woman for
Are
me.
you
And
serious?
And you talking about
at
something
11
we don't
o'clock
want as a mama's boy.
when it's time for me, when it's time for Big to come over, I told you I was on the way. Said, hold on, give me 30 more minutes. The kids ain't sleep.
So
Yeah.
She should have ghosted you because you got
she
them
shoulda
little
ghosted
damn
you,
worms
right.
in your head.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
The
It don't matter.
funny, the pettiest
We
thing
women
I
know
ghosted
that,
somebody
and now the
for-
game changed.
This was years
Use
ago,
mama
in
to
my
get up.
early 20s, man. It was this guy. It was a police officer I actually met at the bounce. Day. He was like doing security outside. So I met him. He was nice in his uniform. He was real like. Oh. So he came to take me to lunch on my job, and he was in his regular clothes. And you know he had
Badge Bunny.
Man, he had the khakis on and some shirt like that. But man, his shoes, he had on some kind of little boots. Boy, it looked like he took his shoestrings and did like this.
His look tight as hell.
His damn shoes was tied so goddamn tight. I couldn't get it, and that was petty. I know.
You see how good people. The man hard working, got a career benefit. I hear the fitting us for criminals, and she ghosted because his shoes tied too
I mean,
tight.
yeah, I could go somebody like if you show up to a date and like you got on dirty forces or something like that, like, or if you got something
Somebody,
on
I
your
had
tooth,
somebody
or
say
like,
that they said some they didn't like the shoes he had on.
you got.
Have y'all ever left a dude on a date before?
I left a dude on a date before.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't think I've done that.
That's
before.
me. I like to finish my meal.
Now I'm gonna tell you one thing. I will. One thing I will do or have done, like if I'm on a date, you know, and if they doing something or saying, like, if I know it's, you know, in my mind I'm thinking,
don't
see me no more.
Right,
But,
not happening. I do that all the time.
Okay. Like, yeah.
And it's like I still play, but that's my problem. I still play with him a little bit and like, you know, act like I'm gonna see him again. But then it's like, no. I ain't gonna lie, I hate when people tell me no too.
Have y'all ever been on a date and y'all was feeling the guy and he ghosted y'all ass? Cause y'all should have been doing all this capping. And y'all ain't nobody done walked off from that ass before.
Let me tell you about
Ghost who?
Dude ghost you like, baby, I'm straight. Like, you
Ghost
good. I'm good. Your mouth too fly, baby. I'm straight.
Ghost who?
So you never been ghosted before?
Baby, no, I'm it. What?
So the survey, when I say to ghost or not to ghost, 57% of people said they prefer to communicate. 43% of people said they don't owe an explanation.
They're lying. They do not be communicating.
So you gonna answer my question? Have you ever been ghosted before?
Have I been ghosted before?
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna tell you. Look, the crazy part is the one time I was ghosted.
Okay, thank you.
He kept, but no, we ended up getting married later on. But he did ghost me. We dated for a couple weeks. The nigga went ghost, but that's because he had a girlfriend.
Yeah. Wait, so your husband ghosted you at one point?
No, my ex.
Your ex. Your
yeah,
ex.
but when we first met, we went out for a couple weeks, and then it's like he ghosted me.
For how long?
I don't know what the fuck was going on. It was some months. But it come to find he had a girl, like he had a girlfriend, all that stuff, and then like he reached back out, but
he put a ring on it, huh?
Yeah. So, I mean, but that's the only time I've been ghosted.
I ain't been ghosted. I ain't even playing. Like I can't even
I've
lie.
been ghosted before.
I haven't ever been ghosted
before. Oh, that was the next thing. 63% of the people said they have been ghosted. 37 said no.
I think everybody been ghosted.
I'm not gonna lie. I have not been ghosted.
Yeah, you're on 19.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely say that.
Yeah. Now, the second part we want to ask you is, have you Ghost versus BML? Which one is a better show?
Ghost Power. I love it. The storyline is just
amazing.
It's unbeatable.
I don't know who the fucking writer is.
And that's the thing. Like, I don't even like 50 Cent. No.
I hate 50.
Bro, he's such a snitch. Like, how you a snitch but got so much to say? And then, like, you such a...
We got a question that said, Coco, did you respect them for ghosting you or not?
Such a bitch ass nigga. Like,
hell no, I didn't respect, but I mean, obviously I got back with him, but I didn't...
He had to put that chokehold on the tape, because soon he called back, she was... Hello?
I ain't gonna
I'm on the way.
you know what? I ain't gonna lie, because I had never been ghosted or rejected. You
kinda
know what I'm
turned you
saying?
on.
Like it was like, and I'm the type of person, like, if it's something I want, I'm used to getting.
That's what I'm
you
saying.
know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Yeah, so
I can't lie. I'm in the like middle of ghosting thing right now. I don't know if I'm about to ghost him or not, but he told me no, y'all. And like it just turned me all the way off. I'm not gonna lie.
Told you no to what?
Okay, I feel like I'm just my logic. If you're messing with a man, if he can't provide for you in the same way you can provide for you, you shouldn't be messing with that man. That's just how I feel.
What you mean? What you mean? What you mean provide? What you mean?
So if I can, for example,
if he ain't got nothing more to bring to the table,
exactly. If he not,
let's be specific. We grown here.
Okay, so let's talk about my situation, y'all. I'm about to take this class to do the 360 lipo, all that, the non-invasive. It's $2,800. I'm like, go half of me on this class. He like, oh, I just spent $9K to get my car, because he did just break his car. Like, I just spent $9K to get my car fixed. I can't help you. And I'm just like, not really interested no more.
So you see the good
now
people.
He be texting and calling.
You on a nice song? How long y'all been ratcheting in
like
the sheet?
3 months.
And y'all even 1,500.
But listen, 1,500 to him is like $10. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think. When you got that type of money, it's like you telling me, oh, you spent $10K to do this, but it's like I know that $10K to you was like $500 to me. So like let
me tell you something about people to get money.
$1,400 ain't nothing.
Let me tell you something about people to get money.
Exactly.
You do not keep money making stupid decisions with your money.
That's not a stupid decision. That's an investment into your girl. You're investing in your girl.
I mean, 3 months. 3 months. I don't. 3 months. 3 months.
But you can
my son's 28 years old.
But
let me say this. My son's 28 years old.
Why are you talking?
Girl.
But it's the thing. If you can
buy me a Chanel
bag, you can give me $1,500 for my business. I don't care.
He bought you a Chanel bag?
In the store. That's what I think.
Yeah.
That's what I think. If you can buy me like little stuff I want designer, if you can take me out on dates, you can do all this other stuff. You can invest in my business. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And it's like either way.
Hold on, this man I bought you a Chanel bag in less than in 3 months. What the fuck is that?
It's chump change to him.
God damn.
These men with money is tricks, y'all. I can't lie.
Shit.
I mean, and that's what it's funny.
That's why
I've been saying that a lot on different.
Trust me.
When they saying
so let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Right. I asked you because you said these men are tricks. So
they are.
Okay. Are you for sale? You just said man buying Chanel bag. These niggas is tricks.
And then let's get into this. One thing about
I'm just asking because there's some guys out here with a lot of money to watch my show. They might say, "Big, I want them." Answer what you charging. I'm just asking.
She got her own bag.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I'm just being the devil advocate here. I know some dudes out there who got a 30 or 40.
I ain't for sale, but look, y'all want some feet pics? I got you. I got pretty toes. You know.
So that dude say he got. So hey, look.
Okay. These men be having foot fetishes, all types of stuff. You know.
So he say he got 2 racks right now. He wants you to pull
exactly. Up. Thank you. He led with the check. She gonna expect the check. Thank you. Thank you. That's that. Like I feel like I'm not coming into no energy. Don't bring me no energy that you can't keep. Period. If you can't keep energy, don't bring it to me.
So I'm asking a question. My buddy say he got 2K. He say he pull up on let y'all go eat. You going?
You say what now?
He got $2,000.
Yeah, to pull up. Just go out and eat with him. You gonna go?
What is he giving?
I'm not talking to you, old school. I'm talking to young Tiller. He got 2K.
Spending that on the dinner.
No, he said I got 2,000. I'm putting in your pocketbook. Let's go out to eat.
Yeah, what type of dumbass would it? Are you crazy? I guess I'm for sale then.
Okay, thank you. I just put my boy. Yeah, okay.
But it's the thing. Look, my time maybe, but this pussy ain't. Okay, let's make it.
Okay.
Because when celibate, don't even play.
Wasting his 2,000.
Right. If he want to give
me, he be like, but look though, I'm gonna give you these 2 bands, right? We're gonna eat with shit. I want to go to France for the weekend. We're gonna go shopping in France. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go kick it over there on the French Riviera and shit. You know, so I just like your vibe, baby. You know what I'm saying? He's like, hold on, before we get on the jet, I want to make sure we're on the same page now.
Oh, not a,
what pages we on, right?
I mean, like if we go Cardi Water, I'm gonna be expecting some of that.
Oh no, baby, I can pay for my own flight to France.
I'm just asking for the niggas out there.
No, not happening.
So basically, you told him you ain't for sale, but he's still trying to check.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure. Coco, would you?
We already talked about that?
It's 2020.
What did it say?
Big, you missed my point. It's a different tax bracket. Okay.
Right, it is.
He said a lot of us need a tax write-off.
I agree with this person right here.
Okay. Then he said she fucking.
I'm sorry, I'm not.
Okay, hey man. Hey, what it mean? He got bags up there, purses. Okay, yeah.
That's caps.
Okay, them caps. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
Now we gotta get the shit everybody want to know about you. This is the question we ask everybody come on our show, see if you're a real nigga or not. You ready?
All right, let's go.
We're gonna bring back the dudes one, right? Fried chicken or baked chicken.
I'm gonna be honest. Don't hate me. Baked chicken.
Okay. With that cream of mushroom on that motherfucker?
Cream of chicken.
Oh, see.
I like a mix though. I do like a
Yeah,
mix.
the mix.
I ain't
okay.
gonna lie though, but it's my thing. Like I don't eat beef. I don't eat pork. I don't eat like I don't eat the stuff that everybody like. I don't eat collard greens. I don't eat all that like.
Hold on, slow down. You killing like damn.
No stuffing, no cornbread.
Calm down,
None
young
of that.
fella. Damn, them young folk don't know nobody no good food no more.
None of that.
What you eat damn lamb chops all the time?
Yep, I love lamb chops, salmon, shrimp, rice. That's the type of stuff I eat. I don't eat none of that other stuff because one.
Hold on, let me finish. Okay, so collard greens and cabbage, so it's cabbages.
I really don't want either, but I mean, if my grandma cooked the cabbage, I eat the cabbage.
Okay. Peach cobbler or candy yam.
I don't eat neither one.
Favorite wing flavor. I know you eat hot wings. You eat wings. You don't eat wings?
Garlic parmesan.
Okay.
I was trying some of them. Everybody,
But I don't like flats. I don't like drums.
Okay.
You like
That was my next question.
Yeah,
Drums
the
or
next
flat?
question.
Drums.
Blue cheese and ranch.
I like both.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. See, mix them together. Add a little hot sauce.
I'm
gonna try that. No cap.
That shit so
I ain't gonna
good.
lie, y'all. When I leave, I'm going straight to get some food. I'm starving. I ain't ate all day. Not a drop.
Where you going? Okay.
I'm going to the cafeteria at Georgia State University, baby. They got oxtails, curry chicken, rice, and beans.
Oh,
For real?
They got it all in there today, baby. I'm going right now.
Damn, we need to go there.
I know, right?
What
Okay,
you call to get it now?
$10.
That's good.
Yeah,
But the crab, I want to give a nigga no
Buffet.
goddamn.
sweet tarts. You
I
not
wanna give
getting
a nigga no
that.
goddamn.
It ain't. So,
We gonna go ahead. Answer your question. I'm sorry.
well, I say mine for last if you want me to.
Go
Because
ahead,
you got
go
some
ahead.
music and shit.
Nah, go ahead.
Okay. So, my question I like to ask everybody. And first of all, I want to give you a shout out and thank you because you're our first in studio guest since we've come into our new studio.
Oh,
So, yes.
Shout out to
Thank
2222 Film House.
yeah. Shout out to 2222.
Film House. Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
She take forever to answer the damn question. But we waiting.
But I just want to shout you out for that. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
You are the first here with us.
Yes.
So my question is, if there was one thing that you could do or that you think would contribute to like world peace or more peace in our, to stop the violence and different things like, let me just say peace. What would it be?
I would revise the school system.
That was a good one. That's different.
Because it's a lot of things. I feel like if we revise the school system to where it was an even slate and it wasn't schools that are in povertized areas, get less resources or less, their funds are less allocated to them. If things were different, you know what I'm saying? Within that, I feel like it would be a whole new ball game. And then not only that, I just feel like I wish we were taught more. In school, I wish we were taught credit. In school, I wish we were taught how to change a tire, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If we got all the fundamental bases of life, you know how much further ahead we would be. It's sad that we
I say
don't.
that all the time. That's why I love that answer. That might be one of my favorites too. Because I really do feel like they do need to change the school system. I feel like they spend a whole lot of time with some of these schools, especially like we have a lot of schools in the what do you call the I don't even want to say lower class, but like in those communities, like kids just going to go. They're
Exactly.
not learning nothing.
Exactly.
I work in the school system. They not learning nothing. They ain't doing nothing. They just there.
They're
you
just
know what I'm saying?
going.
They ain't
And
doing
it's
ain't no
sad.
homework, ain't no learning going on.
But
It's
yet
like
we go to the suburbs and you see
and they doing all
what
kind of stuff. They taking field
I'm
trips. They
telling
have
you.
all kind of elective classes.
Yep.
They learning about all kind of stuff. They have like they can go outside. They can leave campus and go
all
to
that.
lunch.
Man, they got it good.
It's totally it's
sad.
So different. It is.
It's really
so,
sad because it's
really
our
like
people
that.
that's affected by it
It
the
is,
most.
and that's
And it's sad because it's our people. You know what I'm saying? And it's like me being that face of a whole university, being the face of HBCUs, like I know what it's like. Like I went to Harvard I had scholarships at Harvard, Yale, Stanford. I could have went to any of those schools. I turned down them all because I wanted to go to HBCU. I wanted to be around my people. You know what I'm saying?
awesome.
And it's sad to me because it's like when I stepped in that room, when I did the little, when I stepped in that room at Harvard, that little 3-week course, it was like, you thought because I don't look like you, I wasn't as qualified, but I showed all of you up. I showed all of you up, and then decided I didn't want your scholarship. Then I decided I didn't want your. I just wanted to show you that I can do it. And sing.
Period.
And sing.
What album changed your life?
What album?
Smooth transition, big.
Soulfly by Rod Wave.
Classic.
Neighborhood Hero by FCG Heem.
I've never heard of him. Where is he from?
Oh my God, he fired. He's from Florida. FCG Heem. Y'all check him out. FCG Heem. He different.
We got coming on your comments. Public hearings, firing squad. Public hangings, firing squad. You abuse and commit crimes against people. You guaranteed one of those to chop off a hand or a foot for stealing. No matter
that's
how big
that's too much. Because then what happens about
What's that?
what
Do it again.
they said? Chop off your foot, chop off your hand and foot for stealing. So what about the mother who can't afford to get milk for her child, so she's sneaking milk out of food line? You know what I'm saying, to be able to feed her child. Like,
that's your answer to my question, to make peace.
Yeah,
that is not how you gonna use violence, Tay, to make peace.
Yeah,
like, that's bullshit. But I respect your opinion, Tay. You know what I'm saying? I respect your opinion, but that's
He's talking about I bet motherfuckers to figure out how to treat each other better. Hey, he's funny.
You know, here in Atlanta, we look at Future, you know what I'm saying, as the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? So what's your favorite Future song or album?
I don't really have a favorite. Can I be honest? Like Future, I fuck with Future, but I love Thug. I like Young Thug.
Okay, Thug. What's your favorite Thug album or song?
Ski. Just because he said, he was like, what's that? He was like,
you can't dance.
Right, like, hey, do it how you do it. Yeah.
No, you gotta hold it.
What's that? What for show you go to 3 promoters? Yeah.
Come on.
I like to sing in that bit like Latusi. Yeah. Fire, right?
Okay.
Thug real ass nigga.
Like this song.
Shout out YSL. Shout out the team. They the realest. I fuck with them.
I like this song.
Since you've been in Atlanta, how long you been here in Atlanta again?
Since December.
Since you've been here in Atlanta, where your favorite place to hang out at?
My house. I ain't never been out. I've never been out. I've never been out to eat. None. I've never been to a club, never a lounge, nothing. I go gym, work, school.
It's too much. It's a lot going on.
Yeah, it's just because it's COVID right now, baby.
But it's fun. The city's fun. It is.
I like to take pictures though with my photographer, the John Factory.
I like how you listen, y'all. Nyquasia ain't no joke. She walking around with a whole photographer. She got the whole studio.
The John Factory.
Yes.
Yeah, we had a chance to view one of her video shoots earlier.
I might need you.
Yeah, the best.
Yeah.
She a good guest. Where's she from? I was late.
I'm from North Carolina, y'all. New Bern, North Carolina, the 252. You know where it get real crazy. You know, the Liddy, the 25, the 2 Live, 25.
2-time family.
Yeah, period.
Yeah, that's her Instagram right there, Tay. I'm gonna put up her Instagram. So
Yeah,
you
y'all
go-
make sure y'all go follow me. Watch my reels, like my pictures, repost my pictures, comment, all that. You repost me, tag me, I'm posting all that good stuff.
That
Show
was
love, I
up.
show love back.
Thank you so much, though. It was a pleasure.
Yes, I had fun.
Listen, let me tell y'all. See, that's why y'all need to come be a guest on our show.
Period.
Or just tune in because everybody listen. Quest told us she had to go at 8:00, and she stayed the whole time. So that means it was a vibe.
It was
in
good.
Here. Like,
Yeah, it was
I
good. I
appreciate
love
you
the
for
energy.
staying. Yes,
It was
I
good.
appreciate you for staying, sitting
Yes.
in for us today. It was cool. It was a great interview.
It was good. This my dog right here. He talk a lot of junk, but this my dog.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate
But
it.
you gonna leave Coco alone. But we gonna have some
All
problems.
Let
Because
his
that's
ass
my
know.
friend.
It's on the
Let
two
his
things
ass
in
know.
That's
life.
my friend.
It's on
Let
two
his
things
ass
in
know.
life.
Not too much of my friend.
It's only two things in life.
You gotta come back.
I
and see us
dislike.
first.
I dislike worse than Coco. Pork and women with bad body odor.
Got a bad one?
I said women that with bad body. It's women that with bad.
That's you worse than me.
I said I don't
Those
know.
the only two things he like worse than you. He hate worse than you. And that
You
stinking
a
breath
whole
that you
fucking-
just
Oh,
blew
oh,
everywhere.
oh,
There
Woo!
she
You
go.
talk about body odor.
Yeah, there she go.
Nah, that's it.
Yeah, I know.
What you say?
Yeah, you say auntie
What's
tough.
up?
Who is auntie?
Who auntie? Because I know I ain't auntie.
She 19, Tay.
Yeah, don't play. Don't be calling me old.
You need to stand up. He just turned around. He just got to show him that
You
young.
got that. You can't see. You got that coat on. You can't
Yeah, I'm
see.
about to bust him up.
But Tay, she 19. Bad body odor or stink booty box. Yeah. I was on my buddy holiday, right? They said, this nigga really said he know who you is. He said, if you go down, he said, a lot of times you go down on a girl, they cooter cat smell like bad breath. I said, let me tell you something. If I go down there to eat, I'm coming back and for you tell you, because I ain't eating that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who he's going down on.
I'm like, bro, the
but
last
he
nigga ate that
needs to
pussy,
figure
he
that
put
out.
gingivitis on it. And your ass.
I don't know who.
Hey.
I don't know who
But you
is
know,
eating that.
This nigga nasty
one
to
of
my
the reasons-
shit.
That was one of the reasons somebody replied on why they ghosted a female before because they
It
said
stank.
she had her shit was dead.
Oof.
So you know what? This is interesting segue. Let me ask this question then. Say you really, really like a guy, right? Y'all been fucking around for a while.
If his meat stink, it's over for. I don't care. I hope that's not what you was about to say.
Yeah, so he
It's
go take
over
a shower
for.
and
It's,
clean up.
no, it's over for. I swear to God, it's over.
Coco,
For. It's over.
he been out working hard all day.
I don't
Have
care.
we been messing around?
Y'all been messing around for
First
9
time?
months.
I mean, if it's the first time, he a little.
The
musty.
first
He
time
gotta
in
take
9
a-
months. Okay, now
Yeah,
I'm gonna be like,
yeah,
babe.
that's what I was gonna say.
Go bathe that ass.
Normally he don't
Huh?
stink.
You gonna tell him to go bathe that ass?
Yeah,
go
I'm
wash
like,
your
babe.
shit.
Yeah, go. Come on now.
Yeah, but
Come
that's-
on now.
yeah,
Don't
it's
come
like-
home to me like this.
If it's our first go round,
What
it's
you mean? He
in
been
the
out there
beginning.
working.
Yeah, that's why. First of all,
Smell
you're
like
not
a
coming.
He shouldn't have did
You're not
that
coming
anyway.
home from work to my bed anyways. You're not getting to my bed with your work clothes on. Go get in the shower.
If it's like when right. Do you get as men, would y'all give a female another chance if her shit?
What if it
one night?
stank? It got a little twang to it, but it's water. Like
No,
that.
let me tell you something.
What?
Let me tell you
Water.
something. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be honest with you. She been at work all day. She a little musky. Go bathe your ass. If that motherfucker smell like that tuna salad, that salmon croquette, we done.
It's a wrap.
We done.
It's a wrap.
Cause you know you get a little
You need to go to
musky.
the doctor.
You know
If
you
that
get a
shit
little
smell like
musky. You know
that,
you
you need to
know
go to the
you're
doctor.
sweaty. You been out thugging. I'm like, baby, no. I'm like, I want it right now. No, I need to
No,
shut.
first
You
of
know what I'm
all,
saying?
girl, I know you're not. If you've been out working, you need to go get in the shower. Like,
You know what I'm saying? No, sometimes the
That's
girl,
what I was gonna say, like
most
a
women
nigga,
want to
yeah,
come
get in
the
home
yard,
and get in the
don't
shower.
wash
But
your
you know, man, you might been drinking. You might been at home watching porn on. Your girl come home and you ready. You don't. You
well, getting in the shower with me. I'm still about to.
I want it.
wash my
I
ass.
want it in the kitchen right now while you're making that tea.
Well, I
You
feel
know
bad
what?
for what you want. It's not happening.
Right, because I was gonna say that you got to take this into consideration. I know for me, and I'm sure other females, if I don't feel clean,
Yeah, not
it's
happening.
not gonna be good because I'm gonna be in my head. And I'm gonna be self-conscious, and I'm gonna be like not as comfortable as I would.
Don't
if I
hit
knew
some
I was
sour
clean.
patch.
Right.
I might go ahead and bust up.
He said he gonna hit some sour patch. Damn, son.
Keep it real, G.
Damn, son.
Keep it real.
I like how you did that.
Right. Let me.
Yeah. Bro, you gonna give a nigga you don't even know, son? You want to give me none, bro? Boy, you a real boy. You a real sour ass nigga, man. That's why my boy ghosted your motherfucking ass for 5 months. You know what I'm saying? My boy dipped on your ass. Now we want to thank you so much for coming on our show, man. We sorry about the technical difficulties that happened in the beginning.
We good.
You know what I'm saying? It's on our second week in the studio, so we still learning the ins and outs. You work with us. Media show. Y'all know in February, Live for the Ratchet coming back. You know what I'm saying? Live Ratchet come back in February, and we got another surprise coming back. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have We're gonna we got surprise coming up. Coco is about to embark on one of her new endeavors.
Woo!
You know what I'm saying?
Go, Coco!
Yeah.
Right.
You want her new endeavor? What would you say you finna go to take the classes for? And that new endeavor? Yeah, she's gonna be going to acting classes.
Oh, well.
I mean, you know, when she
I'm
going, I'm gonna throw it out there anyway. It's all good. You can't tell me that.
So y'all might be missing me on
two Tuesdays out the month, Coco won't be here. You know what I'm saying? So we probably have a guest co-host to come in and keep me company because I can't sit there.
Thank you coming back.
Yeah. You okay? Yeah. So y'all stay tuned with that. Y'all might see my homie. Oh damn! I almost got sentimental. Damn. Y'all might see my homie on the goddamn big screen. Remember, y'all seen him with big face.
Yeah. Y'all actually gonna see me on the big screen back in.
You ain't supposed to say that.
They
yet.
said they posted it.
Oh, okay.
In June, they're gonna do the premiere for Andre Rison movie. So
yeah, she in the little Andre Rison movie. She the one in the hot tub.
So it don't matter. She the
one in the hot tub. They were running the train on them. That's all.
But y'all gonna know me when y'all see I'm being there for a
also, she the only girl in the scrub the ground video not twerking.
Scrub the ground.
We both in there. We both in there. Yeah, we both in there. Yeah, we both in there. We're together. That's why I'm going away with her. Okay, every time I take her, so what you steal my shine? I supposed to been in there. I supposed to been big on the camera. I supposed to been the one shining. You know what?
You got a little quick.
Man, that shit was like what? Look. This how you see my brain do like this. The nigga next to me got more shine than me. I thought, how the fuck they get this nigga? He already mother with his shirt and shit. I'm standing right next to the nigga. They cut me out because I was too big. More fat shaming. Coco in the car with the twerkers. She the only one that twerk. This all she doing. Boy.
As you should.
No. Let me tell you something.
That's me, girl.
Let me tell you something, Miss Queisha. She was twerking. When I say that ass was moving like that one was in slow motion. I said, boy, damn, my homie going out bad over there, man. Them young girls out there throwing that ass like she was like, she didn't know what to do. She was like, B, I ain't ready.
And then let me tell you,
young girl out there throwing that motherfucker.
So you know on video shoots, okay, I'm gonna hurry up. But you know, like when you're doing them, they take about 5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
So it's like they'll do it and they want you to dance and then they gotta keep doing it.
Yeah.
So you know, the first go round, I'm out there like
get it.
Even though I never was on the level of them.
Okay.
You know I was never.
It was some little young girl like that.
Yeah, she was. So she was on the video.
But that motherfucker, boy, I don't know. I don't think she got no hip bone. Cause her ass was they were doing some shit that.
Listen, by the third time, bitch was tired.
Yeah,
she was a hype man in the twerk car.
Can I say something? Y'all do not like him for this. Who song is that?
That's Quavo and
Miami.
Young Miami, yeah. Okay. I want to say something. Hey, Young Miami.
God. Oh Lord.
You're beautiful.
Hey, Carisha.
Yes, baby. You know Daddy loves you. Daddy loves. It's only 3 women on earth I would leave. Well, my wife says over, but who cares? It's only 3 women on earth that I would give up my whole Social Security check to. Carisha, you're number 1.
Okay, period.
Carisha, you're number 1. You can get that $1,894 per month.
It ain't much.
It's $1,894 a month. That'll buy you.
Have it.
You can have every goddamn dime of it.
And one thing about it.
Who killing me?
That nigga killing Coco, bro. Nah.
One thing about it.
No, it ain't. Like,
no, I ain't. No,
One thing about it. I ain't giving my Social Security check. Nobody.
You bet not.
Nobody.
You get Social Security?
I wish. But when I do,
she do.
I ain't giving it to
Do you get
nobody.
food stamp?
No. Y'all know they denied me food stamps and I'm in college.
They denied me too. They
So that
denied
don't matter.
me.
I still
But
wanted
you know
some
what?
food stamps.
They denied me food
They-
stamps.
I had got an email.
I know
from my
nigga got
school saying that-
6,100 in food stamp. Ain't none of the kids heels. I'm telling on your pussy ass nigga.
I
Would
saw-
sell me, would not sell me, sell.
But you know
Would not
what?
give
You
bitch
know
$1,000 worth for him, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what. Yeah, because one thing about it, you can have
Food
money,
high as
but
fuck
you
right
about
now.
to get rich.
Oh yeah,
Okay?
shout out
But
to Traffic
I don't
Plates.
know. They said
Shout out
that
to Traffic
they sent
Plates.
an email saying we get food stamps, soda stuff. I applied, got denied. I was like, okay, I don't know, maybe my income. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
cause
put
she getting it bad.
Yeah.
We
No,
so proud
no,
of
I'm
her. You
not.
know what I'm saying? She
It's
getting it.
recorded?
Look at the shoulder. Look at the shoulder. The icy. The icy. The icy.
that's not
It's cold in here. Go put your coat on.
Listen, we've been freezing with the earrings and the necklace.
It's cold in here, man.
I ain't got nothing going on.
Shit, I need some money in this motherfucker. Listen, but thank you for coming on the show. It's been real, Coco. What you want to leave the people
Real.
with?
Thank you.
Shout out to the
What
media
you want
show.
to leave these people with, Coco?
Love and peace
And peace.
healing. Love
Peace
y'all.
out.
Hold on.
Thank you,
My boy Tay said, what you studying?
Criminal justice.
Criminal justice. That's right. But look, big. I want to leave y'all with something. I said that I want to leave the show with something every time we get off here.
You are the company you keep. Remember that. That's my little tip.
I like it.
My thing I want to tell everybody is this, man.
Yep.
As black people, we all one big happy family. We must embrace polygamy. We must put our families back together. And I say, have a good day, good people.
It's over with. Here we go. Embrace polygamy.
Let's go, nigga, I'm back, nigga. I'ma do this shit in my way. I'm here. Okay. Tell these niggas, man. 100. Nigga, fuck all that bullshit. I'm here. Yeah. Black chicken in the motherfucker.